Going to be looking at experiment 5.4. The idea of this experiment is to demonstrate that increasing resistance in a circuit will decrease the current flow and it will reduce the work performed in the circuit. So today we're going to look at, we're going to be using a 100 ohm resistor as well as a 10,000 ohm resistor. And this is the circuit that we're going to set up. Notice again, we're looking at wiring schematic. We got our 12 volts, so this is our battery. We got our fuse, our switch, the two resistors we're going to use, and then we also have our LED. You can come over and see, we have the board pretty much set up, and we're going to take you through the process of wiring up the board, and we'll run you through our findings here. First step, I always like to check our resistance. So we're going to double check the resistance of each of our resistors we're going to use. So we got the meter again set up, dial selected on the ohms. So our first one, we have 99.6 ohms. We'll check out our 10,000 ohm resistor here. You can put 10,000 if you would like. It does show 9.99 K ohms, but we'll just put 10,000 ohms. So we're going to wire up our first circuit. So notice we got our battery coming into our fuse. Here's our switch. We'll do our 100 ohm first. Got our ground. I like to take and just test our circuit. We can see our lights on. Notice the brightness of the light, or the intensity. So we're going to show you the difference between the 100 ohm and the 10,000 ohm here in just a second. So we're going to change our meter to measure voltage. So here's DC volts. Take our meter, we're going to measure our voltage drop right here. So we have 10.28 volts. Now let's turn off our circuit, and while we have our meter set up, we'll just switch over to our 10,000 ohm resistor. So we have a 2.14 voltage drop across a 10,000 ohm resistor. We'll turn this off. Now we're going to check our current. I'm going to switch back to our 100 ohm resistor. And remember, when we're testing current, we have to switch our lead over to amperage. Select our amps here. Now remember, we got to disconnect the circuit, put our meter leads in series. We'll turn on our circuit. Our 100 ohm resistor, we have 19 milliamps. We're just going to turn off our circuit, connect our 10,000 ohm resistor, turn on our circuit, and we're looking at, we'll just say 2 milliamps. Now the question we're asked is there a difference in the intensity of the LED with the 10,000 ohm resistor? So I want you to take a look at our 10,000 ohm resistor. Now I'm just going to switch this, and we'll put the 100 ohm resistor back in, and you can see the light is brighter.